More than 3 years after Act 10 was signed into law by Governor Scott Walker, the state Supreme Court finally put an end to the question of its constitutionality. In a 5-2 decision on Thursday, the highest court in Wisconsin upheld Act 10 in its entirety. The collective bargaining reforms sparked intense protests at the state capitol in 2011 and led to the unsuccessful recall attempt of Walker and Lieutenant Governor Rebecca Kleefisch. The governor celebrated the court's decision as a victory for taxpayers and said the reforms have saved the state, local governments, and school districts $3 billion.
This is not a disputable issue anymore. The highest court in the state of Wisconsin has said this is constitutional. I think the voters have overwhelmingly seen, despite all the hysteria a few years ago, that the reforms are working, that after years of property taxes going up, property taxes are going down. At the same time, we've been able to do things like help schools bid out their health insurance, put more resources right in the classroom, hire and fire based on merit, pay based on performance. It's why graduation rates are up, third grade reading scores are up, ACT scores continue to be some of the best in the country. That's because we've empowered our school boards to do what they are elected to do and run our schools just like our local officials running the cities, towns, counties, and villages across the state.
Walker also questioned why certain school districts failed to implement Act 10's reforms.
I do think it raises a serious concern that voters, not only in Madison, but across the state, should wonder, why did literally just a handful of school boards vote and local governments vote to put in place contracts that essentially ignored, or at least largely overlooked, the reforms that we offered them? Why when you had these kind of reforms where you could help lower property taxes, at the same time you improve the quality of services provided in your schools, why would someone not take advantage of them unless they were politically tied to the powerful teachers union in their areas?
Republicans said on Thursday that the court's decision should put an end to the legal challenges to Act 10, but Democrats and some left-leaning organizations said they will continue to fight the law. For the MacIver Institute, I'm Nick Novak.